everyone, it's Dawn with Traveling in Peru. We have been providing amazing content and packages for our travelers for the last 20 years. And if you want to take a look at what we have to offer, please take a look at the link in the description. Today, we are going to show you the 5 must-try dishes that you have to try when you come to Peru. Alright, so this is the famous Peruvian ceviche. And what makes the Peruvian ceviche so much better and so much different from other countries is that it has a very specific ingredient called the limon. It's a very potent, tiny little lime-like citrus, and it literally makes the dish go alive. And also what you can see here are red onions sliced up. We have some dried banana and some sweet potato. The sweet potato and the corn especially help balance out the acidity because all of this here is basically lime juice. But it tastes amazing, and you also usually get some corn on the side. The Peruvian ceviche was actually developed in the 1970s by Peruvian Japanese chefs. And they're the ones who decided to put limon into the ceviche, kind of mimicking other countries, but then also making it a little bit better. And if you want to try it, which you should try it along the coast of Peru, anywhere along the coast. And the best one you'll find is probably up north in Mancora. But if you are in the Andes and you still want to try it, be sure to just try the trout version. Alright, so this is the anticucho, and a fun fact about the name anticucho is that anti in Quechua means Andes and cucho means cut. And so it's basically the cut of the Andes. And just so you know, we are totally eating this so wrong because you should be eating this at a kiosk on the street. This is supposed to be street food. But for the sake of this video, we are here in a restaurant, but it is not correct. Anticucho is actually cow heart. And this was actually something reimagined by the African slaves during the colonial times. Because the Spanish brought over like different kinds of vinegars and different kinds of spices to create delicious meat dishes, but it wasn't until the African slaves, who were only given giblets from animals, they took the heart because it was the most meatiest part and then put on a skewer just like this, kind of what the Spanish used to do anyways, and created the anticucho. Alright, so this is lomo saltado, and this, I kid you not, is my favorite dish, and just so many others because it is such a hearty meal. As you can see, you have a big ball of rice over here, tons of veggies and meat, and then also we have more carbs, so we have our sliced potatoes that basically are French fries. But the cool thing about the lomo saltado is that it actually is an Asian influence. So when the 19th century had this huge agricultural sector boom that was happening, and a lot of Chinese immigrants came over to Peru for it. And they were the ones who kind of influenced the lomo saltado. Because as you can see that there's lots of veggies that are really chopped up small. We have like different peppers, onions, we have some chunky pieces, but the idea is the same, is that it's all sliced up thinly so that they can cook it all up in a wok and serve it like this. And then of course you have potatoes because Peruvians love potatoes, and you will see potatoes on almost every dish. But together it just makes the perfect harmony. And also Peruvians love their sauces. So here you can see a salsa criollo and a ricotta sauce. And so whatever suits your spicy fancy, you can put it right directly on it and then just indulge. Alright, so this is called ají de gallina. And so what it is a bunch of shredded chicken, and then we also have some boiled potatoes here, and it's usually topped off but like 1 olive and some boiled egg. And on top of it, we also need to have our ball of rice over here, and it's really just this home hearty meal. And the sauce is actually made with ají amarillo, and we also have it with lots of parsley, turmeric, oregano, and other spices. So it's a very spicy dish, but it's also just so delicious and so creamy and so savory. Okay, so this is our last dish, which is a dessert. So this is picarones. And so what it is, it's kind of like a donut. It looks like a donut, but it's not exactly a donut. And basically, Peruvians have been eating picarones for 200 years. And it actually came from the Spanish when they arrived because they had something that was similar to what we know as donuts today. That was made from flour, yeast, sugar, etc. But it wasn't until the African slaves here decided to add mashed potatoes and mashed sweet potatoes and other squashes. So the result is actually that it's really crispy on the outside. I don't know if you can hear that, but then on the inside it's extremely chewy. And we also have some sweet sauce over here, and it makes for a delicious dessert. If you're wondering what this sauce is, it's actually kind of like a honey-like syrup, but it's also called chancaca, which is something that you'd find in Cusco. But it is very honey-like, and it's very, very sweet. And it's kind of nice because it balances out the actual picarone, because the picarone itself isn't too sweet, but with the honey here, the chancaca, it makes it very delicious and sweet. Alright, so that brings us to the end of our little mini food guide, but just so you know, in Peru there are literally hundreds of other dishes that you must try, but these are 5 that we highly recommend. So if you like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe to help support our channel, and also leave a comment below of which dish that you want to try or which one that you have tried that you absolutely love. And also, please check out our link in our description to see what packages that you can choose when you come to visit to Peru. Hey everyone, it's Dawn with Traveling in Peru.
Go.
Hey everyone, it's Dawn. Today I'm going to show you. No, I forgot my intro.
No, I forgot my intro.